Imagine waking up in the morning and the first thing that comes to your mind is not money, not how much you have, not how much you need, not what you have to do today just to earn more. Imagine starting your day without that quiet pressure in your chest, the one that says you're not doing enough. You need more. You should be further ahead. What if you didn't have to chase money anymore? What if you could live your life without constantly thinking about how to get more of it? What would your days actually look like? How would you feel when you wake up? How would you spend your time? Most people never stop to ask this question. They just keep running. They wake up, work, worry, spend, and repeat. All while believing that one day, if they chase hard enough, they'll finally feel safe and free. But what if that day never really comes? What if the act of constantly chasing money is actually what's keeping you from the life you really want? Let's explore what your life could look like if you stopped chasing money. Most people don't realize they're trapped in a cycle. They think they're just being responsible. They think working hard and trying to earn more is the normal way to live. But let's look at what actually happens. You wake up thinking about money. You go to work thinking about money. You come home tired, and still, money is on your mind. You worry about bills, about the future, about whether you're earning enough, about what other people have that you don't. Even when you're not working, you're thinking about work. Even when you're with your family or friends, part of your mind is calculating, planning, worrying. This is the hidden cost of chasing money. It doesn't just take your time. It takes your attention. It takes your peace. It takes your presence. And the cruel part is, the more you chase it, the more you feel like you need it. Because the system is designed that way. It makes you believe that happiness, security, and freedom are always just a little bit more money away. So you work harder, you sacrifice more, you give away more of your time, your energy, and your life. And still, that feeling of enough never really arrives. This is not freedom. This is a very well-designed trap. Imagine waking up without checking your bank account in your head. You open your eyes and there's no immediate stress about money. You don't start calculating how much you need to earn today. Instead, you wake up slowly. You might sit for a while. You might make coffee or tea without rushing. Your morning doesn't begin with pressure. It begins with peace. You eat breakfast without thinking about how much it costs. You might step outside and feel the air. You might take a walk before the day truly starts. There's no mental race happening inside you. This kind of morning changes everything. Because when you start the day without money stress, the rest of the day feels different too. When you stop chasing money, your relationship with time changes completely. You no longer feel like every hour has to be productive in a money-making way. You can spend time on things that don't make money but make life worth living. You might spend hours reading, walking in nature, talking to someone you care about, or working on something creative just because you enjoy it. You might help someone without expecting anything in return. You might simply sit and do nothing, and not feel guilty about it. This is what real freedom feels like. Not having more money, but having more control over how you spend your time. When money stops being the main focus, your relationships often improve. You have more mental space for the people around you. You're not constantly distracted by financial worries. You can actually be present with your family, your friends, or even with yourself. Many people realize too late that while they were busy chasing money, they missed the people they were chasing it for. When you stop making money the center of your life, you often rediscover the people who actually matter. The biggest change when you stop chasing money is internal. That constant feeling of "I need more" slowly fades. You start feeling like what you have is enough, not because you became rich, but because you stop measuring your life by how much you have. You begin to enjoy simple things again. A good conversation, a walk outside, a quiet evening, a meal you prepared yourself. These things don't cost much, but they start to feel valuable again. This is the kind of wealth most people never experience while they're busy chasing money. When you stop chasing money, you don't just gain time, you gain peace of mind. You stop living in a state of constant future anxiety. You stop tying your self-worth to your income. You stop feeling like you're always behind. Instead, you start living in the present. You start making decisions based on what actually makes you feel alive, not what makes you more money. This doesn't mean money becomes unimportant. It means money stops being the main character in your life story, becomes a tool again, instead of a master. And when money is no longer your master, you finally have the chance to ask a much more important question. What do I actually want from my life? The system will always tell you that you need more money to be happy, secure, and free. It will tell you to keep chasing, keep working, keep sacrificing. It will make you believe that peace is something you buy, not something you create. But the truth is simpler than that. When you stop chasing money, you don't become poor. You become present. You become free in a way that money alone can never buy. Your life doesn't have to revolve around earning more. It can revolve around living more. If this vision spoke to you, even a little, then maybe it's time to start asking different questions. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe. And if you're already thinking about what your life could look like without constantly chasing money, you're already taking the first step.